Hello everyone and welcome to our video lessons on economics, which is specialized for distant learners of economics field. I am Kahorva Nigina Abduvahidovna, an English teacher of Kashia State Technical University, and today we will talk about the second unit, basic human needs. Okay, let's go. By the end of our lesson, we are going to be able to understand the main concepts of basic human needs in economics, to discuss personal needs, to have an output about the difference between needs and wants, to explain the importance of this topic, and terms related to daily life and survival, ensuring accurate academic usage in speaking and writing. Before moving to the main part of our lesson, I would like to ask you some questions. Then you may pause for a while to take time for thinking, and you may write it down to your copybooks. Here are the questions. What things do people need to live? Is money a need or a want, and why? Can people live without shelter or food? Explain your reasoning. So now it's time to reading. You will read and translate the text into your native language, and I, in my turn, try to give you more straightforward information about basic human needs. So what is it? All humans require basic needs to survive and stay healthy. These essential needs include food, water, air, shelter, and clothing. Food provides energy and important nutrients, while water helps the body function properly. Air is vital because people cannot live without oxygen for long. Shelter and clothing protect individuals from harsh weather conditions and keep them safe and comfortable. People satisfy these needs in different ways, depending on their environment and lifestyle. It's also important to distinguish between needs and wants. Needs are necessary for survival, whereas wants are optional. Understanding this difference helps individuals make smarter financial choices. Now, here are some questions relating to the text which we have just discussed. So try to use the vocabulary while answering from the reading. Now let's look at the questions. What are the 5 basic human needs mentioned in the text? Why is water important for the body? How do shelters help people? What's the difference between needs and wants? And the last one, why is understanding needs important in economics? Your next task is to decide whether the sentences here are true or false. First, you should look at the sentences on your own, and then we will discuss it together. Now, if you have finished the task, let's check our answers together. So the first statement, people can live without water for a long time. And this is false, because it's impossible to live for a long time without water. Next, shelter protects people from weather. This is true. Needs and wants mean the same thing. No, there's a big difference between needs and wants. Food gives us energy. Yes, it gives us energy. All people meet their needs in the same way. No, this is not. It's false. Air is necessary for survival. Yes, because we cannot breathe without the air, and it means we cannot survive. Clothing is only for fashion. It's not true, it's false, because clothing helps us keep warm in cold weather and cool in hot weather. And the last one, understanding needs help people make smart decisions. This is true. Now let's do the vocabulary matching exercise. First, take some time to look at these sentences and their definitions and try to find it on your own, and then we will check the answers together. So what is shelter? Shelter is a place to live or stay safe. What are the nutrients? Nutrients are useful substances in food. Survive means stay alive. Protect means to keep safe. Needs are the things which needed to live. Want is something you would like but don't need. Comfortable means feeling relaxed and safe. And the last one, essential, very important and necessary. Now let's do some listening activity. So you're going to listen to the podcast and fill in the blanks with necessary words. And afterwards, we're going to compare our answers together.
Unit 2. Listening. Listen and fill the gaps with necessary words. Hello everyone and welcome back to Life Lessons podcast. Today's episode is called When Needs Are Not Met. It's a story about how basic human needs can be very different depending on where people live. Imagine waking up in the morning and not having clean water to drink, no breakfast on the table, no electricity. For millions of people around the world, this is not imagination. It is real life. In some developing regions, families walk long distances every day just to get water. Children sometimes carry heavy containers instead of school bags. Because of this, they arrive late to class or cannot go to school at all. In certain places, homes are made from simple materials like mud, wood, or metal sheets. These shelters can protect people from sun or rain, but they are not always safe during storms or cold weather. Food is another challenge. Some families cannot afford enough food every day. When people don't eat enough, they feel weak, get sick easily, and cannot work or study well. Despite these difficulties, people show incredible strength. Communities often help each other. Neighbors share food. Families work together. Volunteers build houses and schools. Even small changes, like a new well or a small farm, can improve many lives. This teaches us an important lesson. Basic human needs are not the same for everyone. Some people worry about buying new phones or clothes, while others worry about having clean water or a safe place to sleep. Understanding this difference helps us become more thankful and more responsible. When we understand needs, we learn empathy, the ability to care about others' lives. So, next time you drink a glass of water, eat a warm meal, or sleep in a safe home, remember, these are not just ordinary things. They are essential human needs, and not everyone has them. Thank you for listening to Life Lessons podcast. Stay kind, stay aware, and see you next time.
Now let's check our answers. Here are they. So the first one, met. The second one, it is real life. The third one, families walk long distances. The fourth one, heavy containers. Fifth one, simple materials. Sixth one, safe during storms. Some families cannot afford, help each other, can improve many lives. And the last one, basic human needs are essential. Now I would like to drive your attention to the video with the help of which we can reinforce our knowledge about the topic. So have a good watching.
Needs and wants. Have you ever had to decide between something you want and something you need? Do you know the difference between a need and a want? No? Never fear, Frankie Finance is here. Determining the difference between a need and a want can help us become better at practicing financial literacy. Let's start with needs. A need is something that is a necessity, meaning you need it to survive, like food, water, shelter, and basic clothing. A want, on the other hand, is something that would be fun to have, but you can live without. For example, stuff used for recreation like toys or games, or that new expensive pair of sneakers that your favorite athlete wears. Most of the financial decisions you will make involve needs or wants, which is why understanding the difference is so important. If you are deciding between whether you will eat today or whether you will buy a new video game, the decision probably seems simple. I'll take the food, please. But sometimes you will have to choose between two or more wants. This is called an opportunity cost. An opportunity cost is the cost of missing out on the option you did not pick. Let's use Frankie as an example. Frankie wants to buy a new pair of rollerblades, which cost $85. She has earned $45 from mowing her neighbor's lawn and running her own lemonade stand. Her grandmother gave her $20 for her birthday. She finds out that the rollerblades she wants will go on sale for $65 for one day only on Friday. Later that day, Frankie's best friend invites her to go see the latest superhero movie at the movie theater. With some friends, on the same Friday, the rollerblades will be on sale. The movie, popcorn, and soda will cost around $20. What should Frankie do? Buy the rollerblades or go to the movie? If she chooses the rollerblades, she won't have enough for the movie with her friends. On the other hand, if she chooses to go to the movie, her opportunity cost is the rollerblades not being on sale anymore, which means she will not have enough money to buy them. Frankie must decide what works best for her, buying the rollerblades on sale or the movie with her friends. She also must decide if she wants to spend all $65 of her saved money or just part of it. These decisions are personal, and the consequences are not life-threatening. It's about choosing which you value the most when you decide: rollerblades or friends. What would you choose, and why? The next time you are deciding between two or more costs, try making a list of pros and cons, and go from there. Before you know it, you will be making financially responsible decisions using your fabulous financial literacy skills.
In grammar part, we are going to discuss about the singulars and plurals. Singular refers to one person, place, or thing. Just like in examples, a cat, a house, and a mango. And plurals refers to more than one thing, more than one person, a place, or something. Like in an example, houses, mangoes, and cats. Well, and the last part of our lesson is homework. Your task is to write a short paragraph titled My Most Important Needs. You should include at least 3 needs, explain why each is important, and use singular and plural nouns correctly. And I will be looking forward to your homework, your answers in the next lesson. Here the lesson is over. See you next lesson. Goodbye.